If you've ever heard someone mention RPE or RIR at the gym and had no idea what they mean, don't worry, you're not alone. Both are simple ways to measure how hard you're working, and they can completely change the effectiveness of your workout. RPE stands for rate of perceived exertion, basically how hard a set feels on a scale from 1 to 10. That said, this scale is really only useful if you're working at or above a 7, because if you're only lifting at a 3, 4, or 5 out of 10 intensity-wise, not only is it less productive, it's also quite challenging to gauge the level of effort you're giving. But most people can clearly tell the difference between a 7, an 8, or a 9. On the other hand, RIR stands for reps in reserve, which is basically just another way to describe the same thing. If you finish a set and feel like you could have done 2 more reps before failing, then you would call that an RIR of 2. One scale isn't necessarily better than the other, it just depends on what feels more intuitive for you. Now here's the tricky thing. Both RPE and RIR are subjective, which means they're only as accurate as your ability to judge your own effort. And for beginners, this can be really tough because you might think you're pushing an RPE of 9, but in actuality, you had 5 reps left in the tank. If you've never truly pushed failure, then it's hard to know where that line is, and it makes these scales less than helpful at first. The good news is, the longer you train and the more you pay attention to how your body feels, the better you become at judging your effort. And that's the real value of RPE and RIR. They help you find that sweet spot where you're training hard enough to grow, but not so hard that you burn out or get injured. So don't stress about getting it perfect right away. It's gonna take time, just like anything else on your fitness journey.